So what I found is like another audience that needs product management expertise is software development firms. One, none of them are good at marketing and finding clients. Like none of them are good at marketing.
Hmm.
Their business and services. It's such a saturated market. Like it's really hard to distinguish one from the
Hmm.
next. Three, like a lot of them are because it's services. They're like month to month making money,
Yeah.
and um, so they take projects from entrepreneurs that they have a hunch are not ready. And the risk for them is that because this happens all the time, is that the entrepreneur bulldozes through product development because they're so high on their own opinions,
Yep.
and then find marketing surprisingly frustrating and not as easy as they thought.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, they're not going to blame themselves for not knowing enough about the customer. They're going to blame
Right.
the software development shop.
Totally. It's the way you did this. That's why it's not working. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, they need that expertise as well. So software dev shops need that
Mm.
expertise. And then I have like a one woman startup, non-technical founder who's amazing at marketing, has a huge audience, already offers like productized services. And so my job, with her over the past year is like, how can we pare down as much as possible what you actually pay to get developed so that you can start
Mm.
making money off of it, and then you can iterate from there. um,
Hmm.
and so she's now at a point where like one quick and dirty project with a software development firm in India, it was like a $2,000 project that's launched. It's getting good feedback. People are using it. And then there's this other one that was more like a $15,000 project. That's been really cool to like coach her through everything and write requirements with her. I told her, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you
That's
have this.
super high value.
I said, oh,
Yeah.
you have this huge data set. A software development firm is going to need you to tell them each field, what goes in that field, like what like the boundaries are of that field. She actually sat down and did the whole thing, right? I was like,
Mm.
you would have paid a software development firm like $2,000 to do that.
Right. Back and forth and like figuring
Yeah.
it out and all
Yeah.
these
So I was like,
inefficiencies. Yeah.
I created a spreadsheet. I said, market, tell it's required, not required. If you want to give it a new
Yeah.
name, give it a new name, like what values go in there. Like, and so
Yeah.
it was cool to coach her through that because now she has some fundamental competencies
Yeah.
in describing what she wants. She like understands that before she understands that it's important to talk to the software developer about the implications of different change requests, and the trade-offs and how much something should cost or not, and whether it's worth it to do
Yes.
it now or after we launch, like,
Hmm.
and getting her to be like really conservative because we know from technology that the second you build it, you have to take care of it for the rest of your life.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
um, so that's really cool to like now she needs to figure out who can take this responsibility off her hands.
I've got a blog post I'm working on right now, which is like the myth of the junior product manager, where it's like I think it doesn't exist. And
So like
but
what's
how do
product management at all? Because I follow a bunch of product leaders and everyone's saying different things, and there is no like one process that like
yeah, but
people
the
follow.
fundamentals is the fun it's the philosophy really at the end of the day. It's like and it's experience like of seeing the problems like that she's benefiting from your wisdom of like knowing that, a feeling of having felt the pain or have other clients that have felt the pain. And
Right.
that's where like yes, product is a thing. And I think like it's about just it's it's about, hey, yeah, do the minimum, build a minimum viable product because you're gonna have to support that thing, and because like you're gonna want to iterate because your first guess is wrong. What's the best model for me to provide more value than just doing the work, but also teach and kind of like level you up at the same time? So
Yeah.
project where that's the case.
So I didn't say it, but like when I launched Lady Engineer in 2017, I did like a 3-month boot camp with 4 entrepreneurs for free and created like over 300 plus pages of PDFs and guides. Like this is how you groom a backlog, and
Mhm.
this is like the primer on writing survey questions and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So I use that in the way that I work with my clients to like coach and teach them.